I'm Tara from Teach Without Tears. Are your students already so excited about Halloween, even though it's still several weeks away? They're talking about what costumes they're going to dress in and where they're going to go trick-or-treating and who they're going trick-or-treating with and what candy they're going to get. It's filling their heads all day long. So why not harness that excitement and enthusiasm and work it into your lessons? Over the next few weeks, we're going to look at some ways that you can integrate Halloween into your lessons or fall. I know some schools don't like Halloween, so we can integrate fall into your lessons and make it so that your students are excited about the holiday, but also thinking about their schoolwork. Today, we're going to talk about how you can work Halloween and fall into your reading time and really make it so that they're using those thoughts of the holiday for good. So let's take a look at some of my favorite read-alouds. I like to do holiday-themed read-alouds, and my first Halloween-themed read-aloud is Bonaparte Falls Apart. Bonaparte is a little skeleton and he keeps losing his bones. And his friends come along and try and help him put him back together, but he still keeps falling apart. This is a really cute book that your students will love. Another one of my favorite Halloween read-alouds is Turkey Trick or Treat. The animals on the farm really want to go trick-or-treating and get some candy, so Turkey tries to dress up in a ghost costume and a ballerina costume, but all the farmers recognize him and won't give him any treats. So he finds a way to get the treats anyhow. Your students will really enjoy this one too. My son ended up reading it last night and he loved it. Another thing that I like to do is choose books for a display in my classroom. Since I use Reading Workshop in my room, my students need books that they're reading independently as well. So I set up a whole Halloween and fall book display, and they love choosing books from there for their book boxes and their independent reading time. So a few chapter books that are really good for this time of year are Nate the Great and the Halloween Hunt. This one is a good one for anybody who likes the mysteries and this series of books. This is one of my son's favorite series of books, the Nate the Greats. And then Amber Brown also has a Halloween one. Aren't you glad it's Halloween, Amber Brown? Usually around this time of year, I also read aloud Bunnicula. That's another really great Halloween read aloud. And since I teach third grade, my students also really like The Haunting of Grade 3. That's another good Halloween themed book. Now let's look at some fall themed books, because I do know that a lot of school districts kind of try to stay away from the Halloween side of things. So if that's your school district, let's take a look at a few fall books that would be good for this time of year. Leaves, Leaves, Leaves is a really cute one that talks about how the trees drop their leaves and activities that you can do in the fall. And then there's also Strega Harvest. I love the regular Strega book, and this one is another one by Tommy DePaulo that goes through the harvest time with the pumpkins and all the different fruits and vegetables that are getting harvested in the fall. Another thing that I like to do around Halloween time is do a nonfiction unit and get my students books about things that go along with Halloween, like bats and like spiders. My students love learning about these creepy animals, and it works perfectly with a nonfiction unit where you're focused on finding facts and giving information. They can even make a little book report about bats or spiders to go along with the facts that they find. So this is a great time of year to work in some of these Halloween and fall themed books. If you want some more ideas for books that you can use in your classroom, I included a blog post link down below that will take you to a post that's all about these types of books that you can use in your classroom. I hope that you have fun integrating Halloween and fall into your reading. I will see you next time. Bye.